Hello, friends. This is Jack Later. That's me there on the elephant. You've probably seen me before all over the internet. I've done a lot of video reviews like this. I got to tell you about this picture here. A lot of people have asked me about it. That photo was taken actually in a zoo in Oregon. No, it wasn't a safari in Africa, but it was a place called Wildlife Safari in Wilson, Oregon. You have to ask yourself, how many zoos in America will actually let you ride their livestock, their elephants or whatever. Not very many that I know of. And my wife heard about this one, and so we jumped in the car and went for it. It was actually 2 hours from where we lived there in Oregon. We had a lot of fun. The way I look at it, I was enjoying time freedom while my internet business was making money for me. Now, I'll get right to the point here, guys. I've done a lot of video reviews this year, and today I'm doing a review video on InstaMember by Suzanna, Theresia, and Lester Lim. Now, this is going to be 100% truthful with zero hype. I'm not trying to sell you InstaMember. In fact, I'm not an affiliate of any of InstaMember, and I'm not going to ask you for any money. So that might be a little bit surprising to some of you, but it's true. So you can put your wallet away. So a little bit about me first. I've been doing internet marketing now for about 16 years. I've made a lot of money online, but I've also gone through a lot of bumps and bruises along the way. I've made great decisions online, but I also know the feeling of being scammed a time or two on hyped up products. So I tend to be really leery about any products. Now, I'm not saying that InstaMember is a scam. I'm just going to give you the pros and cons, and then you can make an informed decision on your own. But I am very careful. Now, I believe it's important to know that whenever you're walking into any type of program online, it's a business decision, and you want to utilize wisdom, or else you'll end up being a victim of just another scam. Now, if you could utilize wisdom and know going in that over 90% of the product launches online either under deliver or they're outright scams, you can save yourself a lot of time, money, and heartache. Now, again, I'm not saying that InstaMember is a scam. In fact, I see some positive signs here, so I'm going to show you some things to look for in any product that you might be looking at on the internet to make money. And this is one that may be actually helpful for you depending on what your needs are. It may be for you, or it may not be for you. Now, whenever you're looking at any program online, probably the best place to start would be to go to the JVNewsat page. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to take you right here to the JVNewsat page. Some of you may be familiar with this page. This is the place where affiliates go who are looking for products to market online and to make a commission off of those products. And so JVNewsat actually does a real good job of listing in detail all of the different products that are going to be launched. Now, this particular page, as you scroll down here, what this is this is a calendar of sorts. If you look on here, what you'll find out is virtually this is a calendar. So along with each date here, there's a different product that's being launched, and you can see here virtually every day of the year there's a different product that's being launched, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. You can see here on the 25th of June there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products being launched in one day, and it's not unusual to see 2 or 3 products launched in one day. So multiply that by 365 days a year. Boy, we're talking about well over 1,000 products just flooding the market. And these are products primarily designed to supposedly teach you how to make money online. Some of them do deliver, but the reality is, guys, as I've looked at this over the years, is that the majority of them are overpriced, and many of them are under deliver. A majority of them are scams, unfortunately, and a lot of them will be repackaged over and over and over again as the same product and just relaunched. So they're flooding the market. Now, that's not to say that all of them are bad. I mean, there are some good products out there, but you have to be really selective and really study them out. Now, among the fray here is InstaMember right here on June 24th. It's being launched. I'm going to click on this here, and you can see here just real quickly, this is promoted by Suzanna, Theresia, and Lester Lim, and they call it the Ultimate WordPress Membership Plugin. Now, one thing that is very instructive is that it seems to be a fairly popular product, at least by the affiliates. We've got about 1,000 raw clicks and 578 unique. So there's quite a lot of interest there. An average number of clicks is probably around 600, anywhere from 400 to 600. So we've got quite a lot of interest in this. Now, as you click on this, I'm clicking on the JV Newswatch page, and or the JV invite page. I'm sorry, the JV invite page. And if you go down here, what these pages are these pages are typically designed to attract the affiliates, to get them excited about selling the product. Now, one thing that I've seen in the majority of these products is that they really are overhyped, and often I see so much hype in these JV pages that they don't even tell you much about the product. So as I look through this, as you study this particular page, one thing that I'm really refreshed about is that they do give you a lot of information. There's a couple of videos there, and they talk about the product in detail. And there's another video here where they kind of give you a walkthrough, or at least for the affiliates, and then they tell you how much it is down here further. Now, so I'm impressed with this amount of detail. Now, and so that's a plus sign in their favor among these thousands of products that they're just flooding the market. Most of the time they just talk about money, 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 and they don't go into much detail about what it is. So depending on whether you saw a video or an email swipe or whatever, you may want to just kind of glance through the information here, and I'm just going to highlight a few things about what it is. So this is the product right here. And like I said, most of these JV invite pages, they don't even give you information on what the product is. But these guys are good about it. So I'm going to call this a positive sign here. Not any red flags yet. So let's go here a little bit further and see what we see. Okay, it says that it's easy to install. And then the second bullet here, integrates seamlessly with PayPal, ClickBank, JV Warrior, DigiResults, and most shopping cart affiliate platforms. Okay, another positive thing. That's if you need that. Okay, it integrates with major autoresponders, Aweber, GetResponse, etc. And the next one here, built-in affiliate programs. It can handle two-tier affiliate programs. I was impressed with that. Protect content management. Easily protect which members see which content by post, page, local files, or Amazon S3 files, and schedule your content based on days, weeks, months, years, etc. Okay, great little feature. Okay, options for auto or manual registration and account upgrades. Okay, then we're going to go up here a little bit. Account sharing prevention, brute force login limit, brute force login delay, brute force login recaptcha, block email IP addresses, and then they have some more unique features here. Auto switch payment button, built-in support system, GoWebinar auto integration, one-click upsell, and for developers, licensed users, there's a built-in coupon discount. Okay, so there's a lot of features there, and the price doesn't seem too terrible. If you need all of those bells and whistles there, the price really isn't too bad. And again, I'm not trying to sell you into this product because I'm not an affiliate of this product at all. So what are the price points? Okay, you may have only seen the front end. Okay, that's kind of how a lot of these work. A lot of times I wish they would give you all the products, but no, they usually don't. But that be as it may, here's the single product, which is $27. Not bad for a plugin. And then there's for the developer license, about $47 to $67, depending on how you buy that. And then the second OTO is a done-for-you plug-in business PLR, which is $167 yearly, or you could do that on a monthly basis. They also have a downsell you can see for 27. So if you add those up, it adds up to be about $267 if you add the single plus the OTO1 and the OTO2. So it's about $267. Now, there are some people out there who really need all those bells and whistles to do what they need to do, if that's what your needs are. So let me go back to my original page here. I need to point out a couple things that are very, very important and instructive. I am seeing, as I've done my research on this, I see a lot of positive signs. I don't see any red flags, except for the fact that you have to make sure that you can actually use all of that software, and that it provides what you actually need for the $267 that you're going to have to pay. So, but I'm going to let you in on a secret, guys. Okay. Again, I'm not bashing the product. I think it has a lot going for it. But I'm going to let you in on a secret. You can buy InstaMember for $267 or more, which includes the upsells. Or, to tell you the truth, I can let you in on a free program. Okay, I love free stuff, and I got to tell you about this. I do a program called Instant Payday Network. Now, don't worry, I promised at the beginning that I wasn't going to ask you for any money, so you could put the credit card away. What I have to give you is 100% free. You're probably saying right now, okay, Jack, you're just trying to sell me a bunch of stuff into your thing. Well, that's not true, because Instant Payday, even though it's phenomenal, I'm not trying to sell you anything, because the Instant Payday Network is free, $0.00. Unlike the other programs out there, like InstaMember, this program is free to get started, and so I'm not trying to sell you anything. I get paid $25 to $58 for each and every person that comes into the program for free, and it's worked phenomenal for me. Now, this is a free system that was created by my friend Jeff Buchanan. Jeff's system actually has zero fees, zero website fees, zero maintenance fees. There's no hidden fees later on, and there's no upsells. As you saw in the other program there's no upsells after you get in for free. You don't need to know how to set up a website, or how to blog, or how to SEO. You don't need to know how to do any of that stuff. Zero fees to get started. Now, guys, what is it and what isn't it? Now, it's not an MLM. You don't have to go around bugging your family and friends. There's no cold calling, and there's no product to inventory or ship. There's no fancy plugins to have to put together. There's no fancy programming that's required, or special skills there. What do you get? You get a free marketing system that does all the telling and selling for you. You also have a free capture page. You can see the conversion rates we get there. Also have a free automated sales funnel. Guys, I get paid virtually every day on this. Last month alone, I made about $4,700 because of Instant Payday Network. And guys, I'm a full-time teacher. Okay, I don't have the time to spend full time at this. I do this in addition to my teaching. You also have free training to start making money right away. Now, Jeff does the majority of the training, and it's phenomenal. It's the primary reason why I was able to get to $4,700 just last month. Now, this is a free system you can do at home. We have people making, believe it or not, $10,000 to $20,000 per month in Instant Payday Network. And Jeff Buchanan isn't the only one. My good friend Joe Zabrowski's one, and we have others that are making $10,000 to $20,000 per month, and I'm getting close to that goal right now. But guys, as a part-time person making $4,700 last month, you can't beat that. It's very difficult to beat that in anything else, any other job you might have. So, guys, the reason why Instant Payday Network stands alone from the other programs out there like InstaMember is because it costs $0.00, and you make $25 to $58 for each and every person who signs up for the free program. And we'll explain how that works here in a second. But the question I have is, should you spend $200 and some for other programs, or some of them are anywhere from $3,000 to $1,000? Okay, it's not unusual. So should you spend that kind of money when you could do Instant Payday for free? Now, if you know of a program online that's free to get started, a program that has the potential of making you $10,000 to $20,000 per month, I would encourage you to embrace it and move forward. If on the other hand you can't find a program like that online, guys, you've just found one. Okay, I encourage you, my friends, do not pull out your wallet and spend money on another program with expensive promises, or expensive program with empty promises. You have a free program right here. You can get started for free. All you have to do is click the link right below the video. Now, what you'll notice is when you click that link, Jeff Buchanan is going to take you right to his PayPal account. It's a 2-minute video. Okay, he's going to, it's where the rubber meets the road. He's going to show you the income proof of exactly what he's able to do and what you're able to do with Instant Payday Network. So you need to click the link and see if this is going to be for you or not. So go ahead and click the link below the video. Now, what you'll notice is that the link is directly underneath the like icon, the thumbs up icon, and it just says www.seethevideonow.net. So go ahead and look for it, seethevideonow.net, and go ahead and click it. So see the video now, and I'll see you on the other side. Go ahead and click it.